So at DFM, we believe that the support of the United Nations Development Goals, the UAE's commitment to those goals, and the UAE Net Zero 50 goals for carbon are very important to our growth in the future. So we subscribe to those, and we develop our future plans and our projects along the lines of those goals. So in the last 3 years, we've worked on 3 projects. The first one being the publication of a set of guidelines for listed companies, the disclosure guidelines. We've updated these frequently and we continue to do so. The second one was more recent, and in 2020 we launched an index with Hawkema, the Hawkema Institute, and in collaboration with S&P. That index filters companies for their ESG achievements and includes them in the index if they've done that successfully. And then finally, the most recent example is launching a pilot for carbon. The carbon pilot is both about having carbon credits traded in the country, in the UAE, as well as showing the world that we will be able to help companies to raise capital for their projects in the country on DFM. The global ESG objectives that exist with the UN and the objectives that the UAE subscribes to currently are very much self-imposed by certain companies, and certainly certain of our listed companies. We believe that in the future, the self-imposing may change to something that is more directive. We see that trend in Europe, where ESG disclosures is now well described. For UAE companies that are looking to expand their business and services abroad, having those standards in place, being able to meet the ESG goals of those countries becomes critically important. Increasingly, investors will ask the companies that they put their money in, what are they doing about ESG and what is the ESG footprint that they present to the world? So at the moment, this is by and large self-imposed, and companies can, on a voluntary basis, subscribe to UN development goals. Increasingly, we will see that change from a self-imposed to investors not investing in these companies. We're here to help these companies set those standards and set those standards for the market as a large. That's what the future holds.